guys, we're going to work out the area of composite shapes. Composite shapes are figures like these. They are shapes that have a lot of shapes or more than one shape put together. Maybe a square and a rectangle, or two rectangles and a square, or maybe even a rectangle and a triangle. So here we're going to work out the total figure, the area of the whole shape, everything inside here, using the information we have. Now, to work these shapes out, we don't have one formula. So we may have to split the shapes into parts, work them out using the formulas for each part, and then add them all up at the end. Let's go through and see how it's working. Now here, all the units are in centimeters. So our area is going to be into centimeters squared. Let's get started. In this example here, we have this length and we have that length, and we are told they are the same. This mark here, that mark there tells us that they are the same. Therefore, this is going to be 8 as well. It's always good to try and find as much measurements as possible. You may need to do some detective work to find the measurements. Now here, we know this is 3, and this is also going to be 3. Why? Because of the mark once again. We're going to split up the shape. We have to split up the shape into shapes that we know or we have formulas for. So in this case here, we're going to have to split it up to make rectangles or even squares, depending on how we're going to split it. We can go down and split it this way, that way, or we can split it up that way and that way. Up to you which way you want to go. I'm going to split it up, and I'm going to go split it up that way and that way. So that means I have area 1, area 2, and area 3. Area 1, area 2, area 3. I work at the area of each one, and at the end, simply add them up. Let's get started with area 1. Area 1, where is the shape? It's this shape here. And I can tell from the measurements that it is a square, 3 by 3. So 3 here and 3 there. This opposite side is going to be 3 up to there, from there to there. And I know this side's 3, that means this side here is also 3. As you can see, it's a square. So area 1 is a square. Well, let's get started with area 1. Okay, there it is. So area equals s squared is the formula for a square. So we put the formula s squared. S squared, 3 squared for us here. And we know 3 squared is 9. 9 square centimeters for this shape here. Now that's finished. We're done with area 1. Let's move on and do area 2. Area 2. Okay, let's get started. With area 2, we have here is the shape we're looking for. And we know this length here, we can tell it's a rectangle. This is 3, that's the length, and the breadth is 2. So 3 times 2, we'll know LB. Three times 2. 3 times 2 is 6 centimeters squared, or square centimeters. A equals 6 here, so this also has been completed. Now we're left with area 3. We can do area 3 over here. Area 3 again, it's a, what kind of shape is this? It's a rectangle. So here we have a rectangle, length times breadth. Length times breadth. What is the length? Well, this is where we're going to do some detective work. We can tell that from here to there is the same as from here to there. That's our length. So we can tell 3 plus 3 plus another 2. So 3 plus 3 plus the 2 on here. The whole length, 2 plus 3 plus 3 is 8. So this side is 8. 2 plus 3 plus 3. And this side is also 8. So the length is 8. Now here we've got to be careful. What is the breadth? The breadth is only this side here. So from here to there. From there to there. A lot of students make a mistake and they write 8. 8 is the total. We don't want the total. We only want from here to there. So we know this is 3 because this is 3. 8 is the total. Take away the 3 here. We're only left with 5 from here to there. 5 plus the 3 make the 8. Therefore, this side is 5. Eight times 5, 40 centimeters squared, 40 square centimeters. Very important. It's not 8 from here to there is only 5 because 8 is the total. Take away the 3, we're left with 5 on this side. So 8 times 5, 8 here times 5 there, it gives us the area for area 3, rectangle, which is area 3. Now we found the area for 3, for 2, and for 1. We can add them up. Well, let's get started. 6 plus 9. So now the total area, 6 plus 9 plus 40. Our total area is 55 square centimeters. 6 plus 9 plus 40, 55 centimeters is for the total area for this shape. Okay, let's work out the area of this composite figure. We have this shape here. We need to actually work out the area. We need to first split it up and work out any missing measurements that we need. Well, I'm going to split it up this way. That way I have a shape there and a rectangle here. Let's work out the missing measurements first. Well, for area 1 and when area 2, always good to split them up and mark them so you know which area is which. Area 1, we know that this is 4. We need to know what this side is. And we can tell this mark is the same as that. That means these two are the same. This must be 5 as well. So area 1, we have 4 and we have 5 as the length. 4 is the breadth. So let's work out area 1. Length times breadth. We know the length is 5 times the breadth is 4. 5 times 4, 20 square centimeters. That's the area for 1 here. That's finished. Gone. Next, we want to work out the area of area 2. And we can tell that the breadth is 5. It's already given. What is the total length? We know that this side is opposite that side there. That means if this is 4, this is going to be 4. And this mark and that mark are the same. That means this side here is also 4. So 4 here and 4 there make a total of 8. So the total length is 8 here. 4 and 4 make 8. 8 and 8, that's the opposite sides of a rectangle. So 8 is the length and the breadth is 5. So area 2, length times breadth length is 8 and the breadth is 5. Area equals 8 times 5, 40 square centimeters. So that's the area of 2. That's done. We've done area 1. We can now add them up. Area 1 plus area 2. So the total area is 20 plus 40, 60 square centimeters. Very important to put our square centimeters. 60 is the total area for this shape. As you can see, once we split them up, 1, 2, or 3, or 1 and 2 in this case here, we can work out the area of each part and then add them together right at the end and get our final solution. It is straightforward. Very important to find the missing measurements. As you can see, it is long, but it is easy once you understand and you go through the process. Okay, let's work out the area of this composite figure as well. What can you tell? You can tell that you can split it up into 2 shapes. What shapes do you think? I can see that I can split it up here into a rectangle and into a triangle. How? I'll show you. There it is. I have split it up, the shape, into a rectangle here and into a triangle there. So now I have to work out the area of the rectangle, the area of the triangle, and then add them up. Very important to notice, how can I split up the composite figure? In this case here, rectangle down the bottom and triangle up top. Let's get started. We're going to mark area 1 and area 2. Starting with area 1, it is a rectangle. So we know a rectangle. What's the formula? LB. Remember, always memorize the formula. LB. Length times breadth. The length is the long side and the breadth is the short side. So 7 times 3. So the area of the rectangle, 21 square centimeters. Now that's completed. The area of the rectangle here has been finished. Now we would like to work out the area of the triangle. The triangle, we can see, has the base there and the vertical height there. We know the area of a triangle has a special formula as well. Area equals half times the base times the height. Half times base times height. And remember, the height has to be your vertical height, going up, down, straight, not going slanting. It is going to be vertical. So this is not the height. This is the height. The height of the triangle always has to be vertical. Very important point. So half times base times height. All right, let's get started. Half times, now the base. The base is 7. There it is, 7 here. And that is the opposite side. So 7 there. And the height. What is the height going to be? Is it going to be 8? Never. Because 8 is the actual total length here. We want the height from this point here to there. So we want it from there to there. That's our height. Okay, very important. Our height from this point to that point. The total is 8. We know this is 3. That means this section here is 3 from here to here. So that means the total is 8. Take away this section here, which is 3. We're going to be left with 5. So here, our height is 5. From this point to that point is 5. From here to here is 3. 3 and 5 make the total 8. Very important to look at the diagram in total. That's how we realize this is 3. because of this length here. 3 there, 3 there, make this section here. We know the total is 8. 8 take away 3, we're left with 5 for the height of the triangle. So half times 7 times 5, 7 times 5 is 35. Half times 35, meaning we're halving 35. So 17.5 square centimeters. So that's the area of the triangle. Area 2 is 17.5. Area 1 is 21. Now what are we going to do? We've got to add them up. Very important. Don't forget, you have to add them up. So area 1 and area 2, 21 plus 17.5, 38.5 square centimeters is our final answer. So the area for the total figure, the rectangle and the triangle together, all up, added together, 38.5 square centimeters. Very important. Work out the area 1, area 2, and you must add them up. 38.5. Hey guys, we're now asked to find the blue shaded area in this shape. Only the blue. What does that mean? It means that we're going to work out the total area, take away the area marked in black there. We have to only work out, we're only asked to work out the blue shaded area. That means we're going to take away the blue area from the total we have here. We can recognize that the blue area is in the shape of a rectangle. However, we only want the blue section, so we've got to take away the black triangle there. Let's get started. We're going to do the rectangle, take away the triangle. That's what we're doing. Well, the rectangle, let's start with that first. Area is length times breadth. Area is length times breadth. The length is 12 times, and the breadth is 9. 12 times 9, 108 square centimeters. So now we worked out the total blue area, everything inside the blue rectangle there. Now we're going to take away the triangle. So let's work out the area of the triangle. And we know the formula is half times the base of the triangle times the height, which is the vertical height of the triangle. Half. Now the base is 3. And the height is 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. Half of that is 9. So 3 times 6, 18. Half, 18, 9. So the area of the black region here is 9. So the total is 108. Take away the 9. We're going to be left with the blue region we're asked to find. So the rectangle, take away the triangle. The rectangle is 108. Take away 9. 99 square centimeters is the blue region only. So here the question asks, find the shaded region in blue, or the shaded area of the blue section there. Okay, we notice we have a rectangle all there. Take away the triangle. That's what we did. We worked out the area of the rectangle, the area of the triangle. We took the triangle away from the rectangle, and we found the blue shaded area is 99 centimeters squared.